This is March class, yeah. And maybe before I go further, I just want to see if people are updated with the current trends, and especially those within Kenya. Uh, Let me pick one person. Let me pick is Samuel. Yeah, I can see Samuel Njeru. Is it we have two Sam because there is one of our colleague who joined a bit late. Hello Sam, can you hear me?
Hi, Vivi, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So yesterday, okay, during our first unit, that is on Introduction to Data Science and Business Analytics, we looked at a unit in data governance and strategy. And if you have been well, or if you have been following emerging issues on data, especially data privacy and so on, there's something I saw, I think, between yesterday and I don't know. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Do you have any information like on the current trends with regards to it happened in Kenya? That's why I have picked you. Do you know what happened with regards to data privacy?
Um, hmm, Let me see.
I don't want you to Google, but just try.
Yeah,
In case you don't know, you can just you can just say you haven't checked into it so that maybe another person tries. But I'm
yes,
going to share with yes.
thinking that there was that issue of a guy, the guy who was calling people. I don't know whether that could be it. I think that's what I've only come across. There's a guy who was, but I think that one is a bit does not really involve a lot of data privacy. Yes? There are South. I think that's what I've just come across.
Okay, thank you for that. Anyone else who came across anything with regards to data privacy? Anyone can just raise up your hand and maybe Benson. Yes, Benson.
Hey, so I was thinking about the data privacy laws that were passed on digital lenders, whereby they are not supposed to, whereby you find they have been victimizing people. Like there was this case whereby you can take them to the CBK, I think so, if I read well. You can sue them. I'll take them to the CBK if they use that data to harass the people in your contact list.
Okay. Thank you, Benson, for the trial. There was another hand that was up. It was Salom. Yes, Salom. Salom Mweni, you can come. Then after that, Ephraim. I can't hear you, Salom. Maybe Ephraim, can you just come up before maybe Salom?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, I read about a mobile led. I think it's called White Help that was fined 5 million by the data commissioner for violating the data privacy law.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Thank you so much, Ephraim. So this issue of data privacy is very serious, and companies that are not going to take an initiative to train their staff on data strategy, data governance, will that is just my opinion. They are going to lose a lot of money because what is happening currently, in fact, there are two. I'm just going to share that press release in the class WhatsApp group. Let me share as I'm speaking. Uh, in fact, it was not two companies. It was not just one, the digital lender. There's another company that used uh, that used the image of someone for marketing. Like it just appeared. Let me just give an example. Maybe you come to AfriCDSA. I'm not now. I'm not telling you now to take us to ODB, Office of Data Protection, and start taking us to court. We have a data privacy policy that states the reason why we are collecting the data and the purpose. But I'm saying, for instance, if the organization's data privacy policy, let me use an example of AfriCDSA. Like you see, we can have physical sessions, then we take some photos. But if we have not captured in our data privacy policy that anyone who enrolls as our students at some point, we might maybe use those photos or images in our social media or wherever. If you don't have such kind of policies and someone has not accepted and so on, that's a violation of privacy. Like you cannot nowadays, any organization, you cannot just share people's images, communication, and whatever in whichever way you want without consent. So it is a very serious issue, and I think awareness needs to be created so much in all organizations, because also what is going to is happening is that people are also becoming enlightened, and also people might take advantage that we have these regulations. People are very funny. They can take also advantage of these regulations and try to report this violation of privacy, and organizations will pay a lot of money. So for you guys who are attending these sessions, I hope it will assist you on how maybe to guide your fellow colleagues at work, or even yourself when you are handling data, personal data. And also, I can refer you to various regulations on data privacy. We have I think it's called GDR. In Kenya, we have the Data Privacy Act, I think 2020, if I'm not wrong. In Uganda, last time our colleagues said that they are working on it, Zambia, and so on. So it is becoming a serious issue. I think this is the third organization that I am seeing them paying 5 million. The first one in Kenya was Oppo. Oppo used an image of someone without consent. Then I think now I'm seeing the two based on the circular, that a press release I have just shared. So that was not for today, but I think it was very necessary to bring it during this session. Any question with regards to that, maybe before we look into what you are supposed to cover? Okay. So we can now continue with what we are supposed to cover today. And we are going to cover a very interesting unit called the data transformation in R. But before that, let us create a new script and rename it data transformation. So to do so, we go to file, then new file, then R script. After that, you rename it as data transformation. Sorry, there's someone in the waiting room. So we are looking at what we call data transformation. Data transformation. Okay, transformation is an English word, and maybe based on the definition of data transformation, um, uh, that is clear. What do you think? Like from your own understanding, given that transformation is an English word, um, what can you tell us about data transformation in terms of definition? Just a trial, maybe before I come in.
I think data transformation is transferring of files, maybe let's say from R to some other program.
Okay, thank you. It is a good trial, but still a bit far away. But thank you for the attempt. Maybe Rachel, any attempt?
Data transformation, I'd say,
Yes.
based on what I do at work, is
Yes.
maybe making the data understandable by, let me say, a layman, maybe someone who has not analyzed. So you transform the data into a format that can be easily interpreted.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rachel. I think that is a good definition. And maybe before I come in and add more information on what she has said, Rachel, is that during our data foundation unit, I think we looked at some aspect of data transformation, but we did not call it exactly data transformation. Who still remembers? In our data science foundation class, who still remembers whereby we say that like the processes we use, like I think we say that it is never easy to get a clean data. Then we need to do some kind of transformation. Who can still? Yes, Brenda.
I'm trying. It's not like I know.
Yes.
Data visualization.
Not exactly. That is a bit far away. Sorry. Good trial, but a bit far away. Yes, Claire. Okay, Salom. I saw your hand was also up.
Hello.
Yes.
I was saying maybe since you've said data transformation is transferring data in a way that can be understood by a layman person. So class labeling, data cleansing, data bundling.
Yes,
Am I
but
correct?
yes. But what was the? Is it called a noun or a noun that we used during the data science foundation?
Okay. Pre-processing.
Yes, data pre-processing. Thank you so much. So data transformation is part of data pre-processing. Yeah, so that we have known the definition. So Shanice, what's the importance of data transformation or pre-processing. Why do you think it is very necessary?
Hello.
Hello?
So I think data transformation is important, or it's important is to make it better organized, maybe.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, to make at least data a bit organized uh, before you use, but being organized so much, we call it data tidying or tidy data, which is a bit different, but it is still a good trial. But let me come in and explain some things. First of all, uh, we all know at the end of the day that data visualization is very important tool when we want to generate insights. But before you reach to data visualization, it is very rare for you to get the data in exactly the right form you need to make, maybe the graphs and so on. So what normal happens is that you will need to create some new variables, or apart from variables, I can say um, you might also be required to summarize your data, maybe to answer certain questions with your data, or maybe you just want to rename the variables or to reorder the observations and to make your data a little easier to work with. So all that process of making your data, like trying to manipulate your data or to make your data to be easily analyzed or visualized, that process is called data transformation. But now, this data transformation, we are going to use a package called DPLYR. I'm going to explain what packages are. Sorry. We are going to use a package called DPLYR, and this package is found in another package called Tidyverse. And Tidyverse is a package or a library. Packages are sometimes called libraries. And when you are talking about a library, it's a collection of tools. And also, the data set that we are going to use here, the data set we are going to use here is the New York City, is the flights. We are going to look at the flights that departed, flights, sorry, departed, and New York. I think New York we do use NY City, that is in 2013. That's the data that we are going to manipulate and try to see. So the objective of this is just to assist you with an overview of the key tools that we use for transforming a data frame. And this is the overview. And when we are talking about, for instance, a data frame has rows and columns. Rows run horizontally, columns run vertically. Of course, like this data, this one, the one that you can see, we have the rows that run horizontal, like row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going downwards. Then columns, we have the date column, the currency column, the buy column, the sell column, and the mean column. So you see, it is very important to know when I'm dealing with rows, which functions am I going to transform my data? And when I'm dealing with columns, which one am I going to use to transform my data? Then later, also, I'll be introducing an operator. An operator is like a symbol, like the addition, subtraction, multiplication is an operator. I'll introduce an operator, and this operator is called the pipe function. And this one is very important if you want to use to combine verbs. I hope you understand what a verb is from English class and so on. Maybe let me pick someone who is still in campus and maybe I just want to pick Anne. Anne, tell us what is a verb. Some of us finished school long time ago. We have forgotten. And Bosire.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I'd say a verb is a word that describes an action or a state of being. I hope that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Thank you so much.
Okay.
So we are going to see to look into that. That's the like the pipe function, like it tries to combine to combine verbs, like two functions that you want to do together. Then again we will proceed to look at the ability in case you want to work with groups. How are you going to do so? And then of course we will do so by looking at a case study. So, but now for us to proceed, we have the prerequisite that we require. First of all, we need the DPLYR package. What's the purpose of the DPLYR package? The purpose of that package is used for data transform. It has functions that are used for data transformation in R. And I have said that this package called DPLYR is a small package that is built within the tidyverse package. And the tidyverse package is used for data science in R specifically. So, and also our data set called the New York City Flights 13 is inbuilt within a package. So maybe let me use this opportunity now to highlight what packages are. Maybe you can just write packages. A package is like a collection. I can call it a collection of used in R for certain purpose. Like we have seen, if you want to transform your data. So this is just this one. Maybe we can call it prerequisite so that you don't get confused of data transformation. So these are the prerequisites for this unit. First of all, you need to understand what a package is. And you have said that it is a collection of tools used in R for certain purpose. Yeah. The second thing, you need to know installation of packages. How do you install these packages? So to install these packages, we have two methods. First, you can use the function install.packages, Or you can just come here. You see this window on my this is bottom right where it is written packages. I hope you can see here where my cursor is. You can click packages, then you click install, then you can see there's a pop-up window. Once you see that pop-up window, you can type the name of the package, then click install. That is the easiest way in case you are not very good in remembering the codes and so on. That's how you can do so. Another way, it is good to train using the difficult method as compared to the most easy method. So to install it using the difficult method is that we use the function install dot packages, this one. So we use the function install dot packages. Then sometimes the install dot packages sometimes fails in some laptops, and therefore if it fails, you can just go directly and use this install function, the install option. But a disclaimer, another thing maybe to add, before you install this package or what you call a library, your laptop must be connected to the internet. Because why? Because these packages reside in what you call the R repository. It's like an online library. It's like it will direct you to download from the cloud. Yes, Nancy?
Good evening. Sorry, I missed installation of packages, the first method that you showed us.
Okay. The first method, you go to this window on your bottom right. Then you click on where it is written packages. Then once you click there, you will have two options. One, to update the packages. Secondly, to install. We are interested in installing, you click install. Then this pop-up window will appear. Then you type the name of the package. If we want ggplot2, you select it, then click install. Then it will download it automatically. That is the simplest method. I can call it method 1. But another method is to use a function called install.packages. Then, because install.packages is a function, it must have an opening and closing parenthesis. Then inside it, we type the name of the package. But before we type, because we are downloading this package somewhere in the cloud, in the R repository, where it is hosted or stored, and R does not recognize it at first, we must enclose it in double quotation because it will treat it as a character type of data or a string. So install.packages, and this one also, again, the main package that we are interested is the dplyr package that is used for data manipulation. However, we can just install the whole data science package. Sometimes it might fail based on your operating system, but in case it fails, we will use the other one. But let us first look at the tidyverse package. This is tidyverse package is the package used in R for data science. As I told you that in one of the class, I said R has more than 30,000 packages as compared to Python. The data science packages, Python has a very few packages and so on. So you can run that code. Then it depends with the speed of your internet on how quickly it can finish downloading. So mine is downloading. Mine, I don't think if it will take time because I have been using it over and over again. Yes, Venetia.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
It's telling me package tidyverse is not available for this version of R. Actually, a version of this package for your version of R might be available elsewhere.
Okay, try to use the other install method, the shortcut one.
Okay.
But in the shortcut one, don't put the double quotation because it downloads directly.
Okay.
Yeah, mine has installed, but we can wait. For those who are getting that error, try to use this install. If it persists, we will go to the actual individual package. So you can see, maybe as you are installing yours, you can see all these are sub packages that are found within the tidyverse packages. We have the DPLYR, our package of interest. Where is it? D D it is DPLYR. We have the readr and so on. So tidyr, tidyverse, Google Drive. So we have those packages that are stored inside it. So before even we proceed further, as you are installing, another thing about packages is that per our session, like for instance, our session resides in our March class what folder, packages are always installed once, right? Packages are always installed once. So therefore, I advise for those who have used the function install.packages, after you install it successfully, you put a comment so that next time you execute that line of code, it does not reinstall again. Any updates, Venetia?
Okay, it has told me it has not down. It has told me the downloaded binary packages are. It has given me like I don't know.
You can share your screen as we are waiting for. I can't see it.
You can't see it.
Yes, okay, I can also. But it has installed. Maybe before you stop sharing, first of all, line number 6, put a comment. Just before the word install, a comment before the word install. Because I have said that packages, yes. Then, if we want to know if it has installed, we have to load it now. Go to line number 7. and type library is a function here, tab tidyverse. Before, put a comment in front where there's that cursor, say used, no, not there, where you had started used to load a package before use. Before use. Yeah. Execute it so that I can know if it has loaded or not. It is running. Yeah, it is fine. It has installed successfully.
Okay, thank you.
Any other person? Any other challenges before we?
Uh, you say that this function is used to.
The library.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm coming there. It is used to. Sorry, just a minute. Uh, First of all, um, sorry, packages. We install packages once, right? After you install the package, before you use it, you have always to call it. We call it. We say it is used to call that package, and to call that package, we use a function called library. We use a function called library. Then the name of the package, which is tidyverse. Tidyverse that you have just installed. Sorry. So this one is used. The library function is used to call the package before you store it. Yeah, I think that's the right term. It is used to call it. Like, and one thing is that you see when we are installing the package, we did input the double quotation, but when we are calling it, you don't put it because R already recognizes what tidyverse is. So, and to do so, we use the library function. Then you can execute it. And another thing is that when now calling the package, it is not a must that your your how can I your laptop is connected to the internet. That is not a must. Another shortcut of calling a package, when you go to packages here packages, you see these are a list of packages. All these are a list of packages that have already been installed. If you want to call it, you just check in one of those white boxes, then it is able to call it. That's a shortcut towards that. Okay, so first of all, we have installed the package called tidyverse. What's the purpose of it? The tidyverse is a data science package in R, and it contains the dplyr package that we want to use in data transformation. But we are going to install another packages, a package. Another package we are going to install is a package that contains data that we want to use. Okay, this data also, there's some kind of data that comes, like when you are creating a package, you can just decide that I put some kind of data within it so that maybe someone can use for practice and so on. Okay, for practice and so on. That's why we need to install that package called N New York Flights package. So to install it, the procedure is just the same. Install.packages, then the name of the package is called NYC flights 13. Okay, let me send this in a chat so that you don't miss the spelling. The name of the, yes, Sam.
Mine has not installed. I think it's still loading, but it's been loading like over and over because I've noticed it's loading the same thing, same thing.
So maybe you can share your screen. Yes, share the arc. I can just see I can't see the specific screen that I want.
Sorry, I do what? You can't see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it now. Mhm. It is still running.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I noticed it's running the same thing. It's like it's repeating.
yeah, just give it time until that red, something like a red button.
Okay.
Can you see the something like a, but it installed successfully, right? Did it
Uh,
install successfully? Because it starts from there first.
I didn't check. I didn't see anything like that. But I've not seen any successful.
Because you cannot load it if it did not install completely. But just let us give it time.
Okay.
Give it time, we see.
Okay.
Yeah. There's another one here. Uh, this is Claire. I think I need to see your code maybe before I respond to your query. Yes, Ephraim.
What's at the end of the console? What do we get if we install it?
Yes.
Should we get at the end of the console when we run the verse? What are we supposed to get at the end of the console?
Okay. The red button is supposed to disappear. That means you have loaded it successfully.
Okay, but I can see the last few lines. It says, "Warning: in install packages, download of package type verse failed." But down there's like a few that are said model R successfully unpacked and some checked.
Maybe you
And
can
down.
you just share your screen.
Okay.
Yeah. And maybe as he's sharing, if you did not install it successfully, don't load it because it must first install, then you load it. Mhm. Uh-huh. This is, yeah, it is fine. But
It's okay.
ensure line, yeah, it is okay. Ensure line number 7, you put,
Yes.
yeah, you put a comment so that you don't execute it. Go to line number 7 of code before the word install.
Okay.
before the word install, yeah, put the hashtag.
It has hanged.
Oh, sorry for that. But
Let me.
okay, sorry for that. Let me check another error here. Claire, suppose you install using the method that
Using the other method,
yes.
it's telling me like warning. Well, it's giving me a warning, and then it's telling me like the nations. A version of this package from your version of R might be available elsewhere.
Okay, but I think I can better assist if you share your screen. That is the only way, an easy way to maybe assist. Are you in a position to do so?
Not really. I'm using my phone for the class.
Okay.
Unable to share because I'm using my phone for the class.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to. So you said the method one you used, what happened? The one you go
Method
to.
one,
Mhm.
we're using the function.
No.
It gave me
Oh,
a
yeah, yeah.
warning.
Then suppose when you went to install.
Now, when I use the other method, the method one, the for that for package install,
Mhm.
yeah, it's giving me an error. It's telling me the version of R might be available elsewhere.
And you are connected to the internet.
Yes. Or maybe the internet is slow. I'm not sure.
Because when I look at the first error, unable to access the index or repository, this one, it means you are not connected to the internet.
Okay, then maybe I check my internet.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Any other? Any other? Okay. So maybe before I want to give you a brief break. Maybe 10 minutes is sufficient. We come back at 9:20 so that now we start looking at the core issue that you are supposed to handle. But maybe Claire tried to resolve your issue, and I think it was Ephraim. Maybe when we are back, you will update us on the progress. So you can go for. Okay. Okay. I hope we are back. Maybe an update from Claire and Was it Ephraim or Sammy? Any update? Have you managed to?
Yes, it is now well installed.
Oh, okay, thank you. So when I left, I think we were supposed to install the New York City flights, the package that contains our data. Maybe we can now install it. The rules remain the same. When installing, your laptop needs to be connected to the internet, and of course, the name of the package in double quotation. Then installation for any package is done once. After that, now you load using the library function whenever you want to use it. And I have shared the link for yesterday's class as well. The recording, rather, you can access it later. Okay, there was a warning message, but it does not affect what you want to achieve. Okay, before we look at what now we want, anyone who has experienced challenges installing the NYC flights, yes, Sami.
Still having challenges. I'm unable to install the
It is
first
still,
one. Later was
oh, it was Sami. Oh, sorry. It is still running.
no,
You
it's
can share, just share.
Mwalimu, let me interrupt.
Yes.
The earlier one you shared with us had quotation marks,
Mm-hmm.
and the one you have shared now does not have. Should we put the quotation, or should it not have?
Which one? Maybe you can read it out. Which one?
The NYC flight 13. Inside
Uh-huh.
the parenthesis, you had put the quotation.
Uh-huh.
Opening, closing. This one you have showed us now does not have.
But I have written twice.
Okay.
Okay, maybe before that, can someone explain to Nancy why we are doing so? Like, why is it that the first one that we used install.packages, we had double quotation, but when we use the library, we don't have. Maybe before I take your question, Brenda, can someone try maybe to clarify?
Okay.
Yeah, Sam, it is fine. Just continue presenting your screen. Brenda, you want to clarify?
Yeah, I can, but also me, I have an error. That's why I've raised my hand. Okay, well, the reason you have just told us that the reason as to why we use quotation is because the first time we introduce this nice flight 13, R does not recognize it. But
Yes, when
the
you
second type, yes,
continue.
yes. And then now in the second part, we do not quote because R already recognizes it.
Yeah, when we are loading it, when we are loading now using the library function.
Yes.
Is that clear, Nancy? Maybe.
Thank you. That's clear. I appreciate
Okay,
it.
thank you. Okay, maybe Brenda, you can ask your question before we tackle Sammy's issue. And Sammy, I can't see your screen. Maybe you can stop sharing and reshare again. Yes, Brenda, come up.
When I run this function library,
Mhm.
I am it's not loading anything.
But
Or what else?
did the software install properly?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it is fine. It is fine. We are just going to confirm if it is fine. It is not a must that when mine returns an error, yours also must return.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Sammy, I can't see your screen. You are sharing, but I can't see it. Yeah, okay, thank you. So let me see the error. It looks a bit blurred. Warning. I can't see it. Well, I don't know why your screen looks a bit blurred. Head no. Can you can you take a screenshot of the console window and share in the group so that I can, because I can't see it well. Or
Okay.
can someone see Sammy's screen well? Because I can see just it's not clear. It's not. I don't know why.
You want me to
Installation.
reshare?
eh,
It's saying
Sorry.
installation of package Google Sheet 4 had non-zero exit status. So the error which is showing is dependencies, Google Drive and Google Sheets 4, HTTR, and
Yeah.
the rest are not available for package
That,
Tidyverse.
that's not a very big issue. Okay, let us do this. Go to you install using which method?
Uh, I use the one for installation here
The
and
formula.
yes. No, not the formula.
Mhm. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it is not. Then after this, yeah, try to execute. You have executed the library function as well.
Yes, yes, yes. This one I've executed. Let me execute again so that you can see.
Maybe clear the console so that we go line by line.
Okay.
Yes.
You want me to call it via library?
No, just clear your console using that symbol that looks like a broom.
Okay, that one is done.
I can't see. It means your internet is not very stable. Maybe that's why it is taking time. You can just wait patiently. I can't see anything. How are you sharing your screen? Are you sharing the entire screen or a tab?
The first one I'd share the tab. This one you said you can't see. This one I've shared the entire
Oh yeah,
screen.
it is now clear. I think it is internet issue. So given that already you have installed, so scroll until where you see the package called tidyverse in the user library. When you see where it is written tidyverse, then you check. Or even you can search I think even searching, let me see. You
Uh,
tried? Yeah, you can even search tidyverse.
I don't have anything like Tidyverse and those packages. The only thing I have is Tidy R, Tidy Select. Those are the only two Tidy I have.
I see tidies. City means it is not installed there. Try to install once more now. Go to install. There, yes. Tidyverse. Not VE. Just continue typing verse. Yeah, tidyverse. Yeah, that's the spelling install. Mhm.
So like right now you can see it's just bringing errors after
Yeah,
error.
let it run first, then we see. Okay, as you are waiting for, just continue sharing, Sami. There was someone else who had issues. That was Claire. Uh, have you managed to install?
Not yet. I've sent a picture in the group.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I'm
you have
still
shared.
having issues. Yeah. I'm still having issues.
Okay. We what we can do for the two of you, we will maybe be required to install. We might be required to install the mhm, sorry, install. Just a minute, I try to read. Okay. There's something else you can install to assist you.
Mm-hmm.
There's, but sometimes it is called DevTools.
Sorry?
There's a package called DevTools
Mm-hmm.
that you can install first before that. But okay, let us not go there. Our main package of interest within the tidyverse is called DPLYR.
Mm-hmm.
It is called DPLYR. That's the package that I'm interested in within it. Maybe who is sharing Sunny? Try to install DPLYR. I see. For the rest, don't install DPLYR because it is already inside the tidyverse.
DP?
DPLYR. I have typed it in the chat. DPLYR. Mm-hmm. Run it. Yes. Mhm. It is running. Let us see. Then it has failed.
Yes.
Down. Why is it failing? And you are connected to the internet.
Yes.
Mhm. Because it is failing error, download. There's something that is saying
saying error in download file URL, test
okay,
file method and cannot open URL.
but you are the one who is using. Okay,
Yeah, I'm using Linux.
but that should not be. Go to install. Try the other way. What about the other package for New York flights? Did it succeed? The one for NY 13 something. They did that one. Did not installation. They did install successfully. Only
I
when run the library, you will see.
There's nothing coming up.
Yeah, it installed. That means it installed successfully.
Okay.
Yeah, there is no error. That is fine. So try the dplyr using the install function. Then also Claire, as yours worked.
I'm trying using the DPLYR. Let me
Yes,
see.
that one. Let's try.
It's running. Same issue.
Okay.
It's supposed to note if it's successful, right?
Yes.
Not yet.
Is the when it is running, you can see the red button.
The red button is still there.
Yeah, that means that it is still running.
Okay.
Now try to run it now. That is Sami library dplyr. No, don't interfere with the New York one. Just come up with a new line of code. dplyr lyr. Yes, run it. I think there's some kind of delays in your screen. I can't see it. I can't see any movement. Have you executed it? Line number 20, I think so.
Yes. You're still not able to see my console?
I I can see, but same position where you are. Sorry.
It's saying attaching packages, dplyr. The following objects are masked from package.
Yeah, I think that is fine. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, so it is okay. It has worked. So it is okay. You will use the dplyr directly instead of the entire tidyverse.
Okay.
Yeah. So for Claire, any updates? Thank you for that, Sam.
Same situation.
Can you share
My screen.
the screenshot? Yeah.
Oh, Okay, let me just take a picture in a few and then send it to you.
Okay. I hope the rest are okay. In case you have an issue, it is better we maybe use this time to resolve so that when we start now manipulating the data, we don't have so many issues.
I've sent the screenshot.
But I see it is still running. It is still running, right?
Yeah. So I give it time.
Yeah, give it time. As long as there is, can you see some kind of a red button
Yeah.
somewhere?
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, it is still running.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Until that red button disappears, that is when now you can load it.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So maybe I don't think if I'm going to introduce what I wanted, but as we are waiting for our colleague maybe also to catch up with us, I can just ask a few questions as we are winding up so that maybe tomorrow now we look at what you are supposed to do the actual manipulation of data. Almasi, today are you facing any are you facing any kind of errors? You have been so quiet today. Any challenges rather that you are getting,
Hello.
Almasi? Yes.
No, so today I didn't face any challenge. At least the packages installed well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Philip, I see you have joined. I think you joined a bit late, but maybe with regards to what you have learned so far, and especially on the packages, what have you learned? Tell us what are packages and maybe the purpose for how they are used in R, Philip.
So today, uh, so for me, I haven't found any errors at first. It was smooth. I've learned how to install packages. I think I've found it interesting using the manual way. And then, as you said, as in packages are a collection of tools used in R for a certain purpose. So I think, yeah, their functions is the same as the one for functions, where uh, how can I say this? What? Yeah, just to make your work easy. I can say it like that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Good trial. Claire, any progress?
But I'm saying
Yes.
right now the writings are not in red, but they still have the red button.
Yeah, it means it is still right. It is still running.
Okay.
So it depends with the internet speed.
Okay.
So maybe I think because of time, and I did not want to introduce a new concept. We have very few minutes to 10. I like us to end there. Allow me to upload this video so that I can share. in case you got challenges in installation of packages, you can do at during your own time, maybe before our class tomorrow. But always, maybe something I have noted, if you want to know the installation process is complete, there is a red button normally that you can see somewhere there. So after that, again, if you want to know that the installation process has failed, when you proceed to load the package using the library function, or what I say to call it, you find out that R will tell you in the console window that you don't have such package, package that exists and so on. So that's how you can easily identify that this package has not installed. Another thing is that sometimes using the formula it fails, so you just go to install the packages directly, the shortcut way. Yes, Claire?
I think it's done.
Mhm.
It's written for me the package DPLYR successfully unpacked from MD5 sums checked.
Yeah, that's fine. Maybe now you can load.
Now I go to the library, tidy verse, and then I run that line too.
Yes, library, then tidy verse. And
Mm.
ensure always, as I say, that packages are installed only once.
Okay.
So you ensure you I can call it kill it in quote, like you ensure that line that head installed dot packages in case you use the long way, the formula, ensure you put as a comment.
Okay.
So maybe another thing that I have noted as you are winding up, I hope guys you still remember to open your project so that all your work is organized. Like mine, all whatever you have done from day one in R is in my project that we created, that's March class Art Studio. So don't forget that always. It will assist you even during revision. So maybe I can close my project, go to file, close project, then it will inform you to save. You save selected. Then when we come tomorrow, we will start from there. Maybe any the urgent question that needs clarification. Okay, so let us meet tomorrow now. We start the data manipulation, but the knowledge that we have learned is still very necessary so that tomorrow we move a bit faster. Thank you all and have a good night.
Good night.